around where they'd probably join you in a snowball fight. This is mental illness. The cop pointing guns at teens for snowball fights. We're going to be getting to all of that because it's assault, folks, to be in a consensual snowball fight. Funny, I thought when I played snowball fights in Dallas with my dad and friends and stuff, I thought it was fun. Cops taser family man again and again, 27 times until he went limp and died. And then, of course, he's basically already pretty much dying, so they stick him in a 100-plus degree vehicle, and he dies. And it's being defended, of course. That's out of Victorville, California. We're going to look at that coming up. We're going to look at the new beheading of the Japanese citizen. White House seeks to limit health law tax troubles. Wait till we break that down from the New York Times. It's all coming up. But I will get, when we come back, to the true winner of Super Bowl. Good old Super Bowl 49, straight ahead. It's so important, and we know who's going to win.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled I-N-F-I-D-E-L, bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems and enhance overall health. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com Oil of Oregano formulation, a highly advanced nutraceutical form of this key herb that has been traditionally used by civilizations for thousands of years to promote health. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market, sourced from top leading manufacturers to ensure a concentrated level of bioactive ingredients. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy-to-use capsules, you will no longer need to endure the burning of liquid oregano on the tongue. Wild crafted from the Mediterranean oregano species that experts agree is one of the most powerful and most challenging to acquire. This winter season, it's more important than ever to secure this true form of oil of oregano. Now available in our limited first run at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139. Year after year, we watch the threat steadily increase. And now, this winter has been the worst on record when it comes to our immune systems and health. For more than 2 years, InfoWarsLife.com has been watching this crisis intensify, and Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Complex was our answer. Using a proprietary process that takes ancient proven herbs and combines them with modern science, this powerful and affordable formula contains more than 14 key herbs and extracts, including echinacea, ginger root, elderberry, golden seal root, a proprietary yin chio formula, and many, many more. I take it, and so does my family. It's made in the USA, gluten-free, alcohol-free, no artificial flavors or colors, and not tested on animals. Take advantage of this introductory offer for Ancient Defense, normally $19.95, now only $14.95. That's 25% off. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139 to secure your Ancient Defense.
What disaster is so powerful, it unleashes a chain of mass pandemics, economic meltdowns, and violent food riots, all at the same time? NASA has already set the countdown timer, and right now the 21st century apocalypse is less than 13 months away. Former CIA Director James Woolsey says 2/3 of U.S. population could perish. In a matter of seconds, the world as we know it will cease to exist. The world's economy will be wiped out. Mass riots will follow. Ancient diseases will reemerge. How will you shield yourself and your loved ones from this upcoming apocalypse? Go to darkestdays.info to find out proven methods of protecting yourself, your loved ones, and even your entire community when this worst-case scenario unravels. That's DARKESTDAYS.info. darkestdays.info. Go there before this life-saving information becomes unavailable to the large public. Go to darkestdays.info now.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
AP headline, some doctors won't see patients with anti-vaccine views. We're going to be breaking that down. CDC warns of large outbreak of measles. The news behind the news, the rest of the story coming up on that front. Europe's Jews ponder, is it time to flee again, McClatchy reports. And that ties into Paul Watson's article from Friday. Realtor, paranoia is driving wealthy to buy homes in New Zealand. Rich American clients concerned about personal safety, global crisis. And that's what they're talking about at Davos, the very people behind so much of it. Under a mattress in the freezer, why so many are hiding cash, CNBC. That all ties together. We're going to break it down. Ties in with this story. White House seeks to limit health laws, tax troubles. He's going to hand out private indulgences to select groups and individuals where, I guess, if you're a Democratic Party donor, the way I read this New York Times article, you may not have to pay the Obama penalty to keep kicking the can down the road. They'll give, and then, of course, it's like Obamacare itself. People go log on to the website by the millions trying to find the free health care. It isn't there, suckers. That's why the insurance company profits are up 47% in just 1 year, 2014. And it's set to go up even more this year. Because they care about you at Davos. They're liberal. George Soros and others. But first, let me engage in my satirical analysis of Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. So at the grocery store today, it was a total madhouse, people grabbing all their goodies. And there's nothing wrong with watching a game. I'm going to be clear, in my view, that's the case. But men, on average, learn every angle. They play all this fantasy football. They know the scores going back decades. They know what kind of car the quarterback drives. This has all been designed and deployed, you know, because they know humans like games, competitive games, because they're simulated warfare. I mean, play tug of war with your dog in the backyard. That's a game. It's simulated fighting over a piece of meat. Games are things that are simulations of real things we do that aren't as dangerous. Like a lot of guys just want to threaten you in the hallway of a business or at the shopping mall or on the street at night. They don't actually want to cash the checks their mouths are writing. It's a simulated tough guy stuff. And it's the same thing with watching sports. If your son or daughter's playing, great. If you want to learn to be a competitive cyclist or NFL football player, wonderful. I'm just sick of all the arrogant players, the arrogant owners, all the corruption, people acting like it's the greatest thing in the world to be Roger Staubach or to be Tom Landry or to be LeBron James in the more modern situation. And then I see the establishment using all the different spokesmen, the Terry Bradshaws to push shingles and flu shots and anti-gun commercials by another, famous football player. I'm just sick of it. I mean, I'm sick of Michelle Obama in the news, thanking Hollywood for promoting same-sex marriage. And the point is, what's the issue here of being force-fed these things constantly? I'm not against gay people, but I'm sure sick of the radical agenda that controls it, pushing an anti-heterosexual agenda, an anti-family agenda, and just every other cartoon or movie. Can't let my kids watch mainstream television because it's just messages trying to sexualize my children, you perverts. Gay rights doesn't mean pedophilia is legalized. Doesn't mean you can teach 5-year-olds how to masturbate like Jocelyn Elders wanted to do when she was Surgeon General, remember? Reach down and help them. That creepy old woman's voice. These are a bunch of freaks. What are you doing talking about 5-year-olds' members? They are a bunch of control freaks that want to get up on television like CNBC does or MSNBC and say your kids belong to the state. I'm not going to play that clip again. They said it in their promo. You know it. I played it probably 100 times. I played probably 200 times the clip them saying in CBS News, mercury's good for your child's brain. Don't listen to conspiracy theorists. I mean, BBC came out last week and said, yeah, companies are making people take microchips to work. And then we played the news clip. So let me tell you who the winner of Super Bowl 49 is. It's not the football teams. It's the social engineers, because while we sleep, while we watch simulated football games, and when we watch the beautiful reporters and the cheerleaders and the big pageant, and every time they score a touchdown in a Pavlovian conditioning, they cut to the troops, not to help the troops or the veterans while they put them on secret death lists. No, just to say the NFL is the troops and associate getting in uniform with a touchdown. Like they ding the bell, the dog gets steak. Do that 30, 40 times, ding the bell, the dog's mouth starts salivating. You want to be animals? You don't want to have your free will? You want to be totally programmed and conditioned? Hey, that's your issue. But then don't vote to take my rights. Don't vote to take my private property and the right to self-defense. So the winner of Super Bowl 49 are the parasites. And while they break the law, while they take our rights, while they enslave us, while they study how humans work and then use that knowledge against us, they sit there teaching us from birth to death never to look behind the curtain, never look behind the mirror, never look at who's in the control room, never try to come out of the cave and discover the wider universe around you. Never, never, never. Just gain your own temporal power by joining the system. I mean, the knowledge I have of how things work, I could just dominate business and life and corporate stuff. Still could. System would still take me. They don't care. In fact, you rise higher if you sell out. For 20 years, he wrote essays that people listened to. 20-plus years. Alan Greenspan was Ron Paul knew him. They wrote essays together that were published in books. We ought to have John Bound dig out some of those books and essays written by Ron Paul and Greenspan. One of them even together. They collaborated on. We had to do a whole extended report just reading that out. Or parts of the report. And, man, he joined them, and they made him a millionaire in 1 year. He quit criticizing the private Federal Reserve real fast. You may rise, Darth Vader. Do what must be done, Lord Greenspan. Show no mercy. Total sellout. It's not like I'm up here saying I could be successful in the system. I've been successful outside of the system. The average man doesn't want to know how stuff works. They think that's not cool. Oh, hey, Alex, you don't even know how football works. You're not very manly. You just know how guided missiles operate. You just know about the nanotech revolution. You just know about fission, fusion, and antimatter weapons. You know about particle beam accelerators. You know about hadron. You know about philosophy. You know about Gibbon. You know how the world works. You know about the social engineering. You know about the cancer viruses that are in the vaccines that are put into plaque formations in the cell areas and then activated when hormone levels lower. I used to always be against hormone therapy because I knew that it would cause cell division and kill you. But when you get older and you've had a bunch of vaccines, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you personally what I'll do. I'll probably go on. I've had a lot of vaccines, but that stuff triggers when your vaccines go, when your hormones go down is when those cancers are designed to trigger. It's a Logan's Run Terminator self-destruct switch that all of you guys that weren't warned and weren't told, it's not your fault, have got. That's why cancer's going up so much on average is the self-destruct switches. We're going to come back. Stay with us. For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet.